Morning, Dr. Arya.
Good morning, Dr. Hanscom. Someone's
Uh,
quick to
Today I'm gonna get
speak
the first
today.
word and hopefully the last word. That's my
I
goal.
know. I was trying to slip it in, David,
Nope,
but you were too
nope,
fast.
nope, I'm on fire. I've been up, of
No.
course, I have not been up as long as she has, so I'm not gonna go there. Anyway, today's a big topic, and Les and I get to actually work on this in real time. It's called mirror neurons. And what happens is that people, the word is co-regulate each other. And Dr. Arya, you had a way of saying that. I thought that was, I'll have to admit, it was pretty brilliant. I hate to admit that.
Was it about the mental break part?
Well, no, just about how we co-regulate.
Oh,
How.
yeah. So one of the things is, David and I were talking offline as we're logging in, and one of the important things is David talks at a very deeper level of the brain, and from a practical perspective, when you actually, for example, when I come on to meet David every time in the morning, I've got a smile, and so it brings a smile to him. When I'm feeling safe, other people feel safe. If you've got the frown like you're going to crack a walnut, you guys know what I mean by that.
I'm sorry,
Um,
what was that comment? A
if
frown like,
you have a if you have a walnut that you can crack right here or somewhere else, the point
okay,
here is, yeah, so the point here is when you're uptight and reactive, that the other nervous system, the other person tends to read, you're not safe. So what tends to do, what David and I are talking about this morning is, when you are reacting on the inside, other people can actually sense it. And that sensing is what we call neuroception. It's just a simple term that our nervous system is constantly using our senses, sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, and even our thinking. It's constantly sending messages out like, am I safe? Am I not? So when David and I come on, we're smiling, we're laughing. And this is part of who we are because we have our moments and we support each other on that. And the point here is when you can be your best self. David, you had a statement about relax, and you
well,
said
here's the
relax.
deal. Yeah, and parents, we have this somehow this societal urge. We have to make our kids all they can be who you are. So letting them be who they are and figure their own life out, we have to figure it out for them.
Yeah,
So the kids are acting out, they're doing this and this. My kid is lazy, he doesn't do this and this. Well, guess what? They're regulating off of you. So there's a thing called mirror neurons, which may or may not be the right term. We don't know exactly how it works. But in the 1940s, they had a primate lab. They were studying these monkeys with EEGs on their head. They had a cap with wires on it. And a researcher walked down the center aisle eating peanuts. Well, the lab went crazy with these things starting to go off. When they looked at the EEGs, it was the appetite center that was going off in all the monkeys. Or so, when people laugh, other people laugh, or when people are upset, other people are upset, but you're directly stimulating other people's brains
yeah,
around you. So what happens when parents, probably every week, 3 or 4 times a week, people ask me, can you help my kid? Well, the key issue, if you really want to help your family, and this has happened hundreds of times, as you heal and get relaxed and develop real interactions with your kid, besides trying to fix them, or your spouse, whoever, just relax and enjoy the people you're with. And as you relax and enjoy them, first of all, you relax and enjoy yourself.
yeah,
As you start letting go and just relaxing, people around you change dramatically. And you're not doing this to actually manipulate people around you. You're just doing it to do it. You have to let go of the outcome. And I won't go into a lot of personal detail, but when you let go of that fixing energy with your kid, things change. Just be with this person, whoever this person is. And guess what? They start to actually function at a level. If they're spending their time resisting you or fighting you or whatever it is, and none of us like ongoing criticism or quote guidance, just relax, enjoy your kid.
yeah. David, this reminds me of a patient I recently saw a couple of weeks ago, and they were frustrated about their spouse, their partner, not keeping healthy. Person is diabetic and not taking care of themselves, and the spouse, is just on top of them over and over again. And I said, really, it comes a point where you've done the very best, and the doctors have. And what she's done is her back pain is so much better because she's not stressing out about, she's living her life. And what's interesting is this
I'm
is
sorry, you say she let go of.
she let go. Yeah, she let go and started to just live a life with or without a husband. And he started to go like, well, how can I be more like you? And he started to change. And so
Right.
then they started to collaborate. So I think sometimes when we're with partners and kids, we come from a place of fear. I mean, when we come from a place of fear, that is not helpful because people can sense that energy. And when we say energy, we're talking about the nervous system, being able to read your face and your tone of voice. And so this is the part of the mirror neurons that gets reflected. So when someone is frowning, if I came on and David was frowning, or every time I connected with him, he would berated me, it would trigger me. And so what we're trying to show people is this is, take care of yourselves, pay attention to how you come across, be the best self. And one of the things, I like what David said earlier on, and I'm just going to summarize it. If you can relax into your life, this is where you are, whether you have chronic medical conditions, your chronic pain, you're depressed, this is where you are. The question is, how do you wish to be? To be your best self, I think David's words are very powerful. Learn to relax into the moment, because fighting with it is even worse. But do something that will make you be the best. Do one small thing, and cracking a smile more times than not is a great way to communicate to your body that you're safe. And it also sends a message to those around you.
So I'm going to try to have the last word today. Here it is. It's sort of a mouthful. I'm going to try to cover like a week's worth of lecture in like 2 paragraphs or less. So here's the deal. Become aware of relationship with your kid. In other words, your child sees you, are they worried about the next piece of advice or whatever they're supposed to do for the day, or their chores or homework, etc., or your spouse or your partner? What are they seeing when you walk in the room? So are you just there? So the key word is become aware of their needs, who they are, what they're doing, and just interact with them with a real relationship. Because over time, these patterns get established. And if you're just to really enjoy your family, they're there to enjoy. You live this life once. Your family can be the biggest source of enjoyment, but also the biggest source of stress. So letting go, let people be who they are in your family is really key. So no advice, criticism, and I do this all the time with my patients, and they look at me like I'm crazy. Just listen to your family, period. Do it for a month, then hopefully and definitely just listen and just be who you are, and do your own work on the doc journey, whatever you do with the remedypain.co. Do your own work and let everybody else go.
Yep.
And it is shocking how well people do around you. It's so consistent. I have story after story of people, like you just said, you just relax, enjoy your life, let your family enjoy their lives. Why not?
Yep, there you go. You heard it from the doctor.
Anyway, so I'll let you have the last word. You're the guru, so I get to listen.
No, you're so kind. Listen, one of the things is, on a serious note, folks, and David and I play around here like this, but our messages are very heartfelt. Hopefully you receive it, that we just want people to truly suffer less, but it is your suffering. And we're just here to kind of guide you and hopefully bring a smile to your face on this Friday morning. I would like to leave you with this message on behalf of David and myself is, take a break before you do have a mental break.
I forgot about this lessism. Take a break. Right, it's true. But it also goes one step further. Take a break before you have a mental break, but also your family. I mean, there's a tremendous amount of angst in this world right now, and a lot to do with the internal stress in the family. And if you can't relax at home, where exactly are you going to relax?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So take a break. All right. Have a great day. And we'll see you soon.
See you, everyone. Have a great Friday.